The world doesn't have a motive of its own. It simply reflects your mental state, your concept of yourself. This is why it's so important to understand that you and your world are one. You can't separate yourself from your environment. If you desire a better life, you must first change your inner world, your consciousness, and the outer world will reflect that change. The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard, Chapter 1 and 2. By understanding the connection between consciousness and manifestation, you can begin to create the life you truly desire. Let's dive into the meaning of I am and see how it works in today's world. Hello, this is Fateme. I'm happy that you are here. All things, when they are admitted, are made manifest by the light. What is this light? It's consciousness, your awareness of being. Consciousness is not divided, even though it shows up in many forms. For example, think of social media. You might see a successful person, an artist, a fitness enthusiast, all living different lives. Yet at the core, they are all expressions of the same consciousness, the same I am. Just like how one person can be a mother, an employee, and a friend without ever losing their essence, so too is consciousness one, appearing in different forms. I am is the self-definition of God. I am that I am. This phrase points to the awareness of being, the foundation of all creation. Imagine waking up every day and affirming to yourself, I am capable, I am deserving, I am successful. Over time, your mindset and actions start to reflect this. Your self-perception shifts, and so do the opportunities and relationships around you. This is because your awareness or your I am is shaping your reality. Even if you've had setbacks or doubts, the unshakable truth is that your core feelings of I am never changes. Your concept of yourself dictates the life you experience. Let's say you're struggling with finances. It's easy to think I'm broke and focus on lack. But if you shift that mindset and start affirming, I am abundant, you begin to see opportunities you might have previously missed. It could be a new job offer, a business idea, or even unexpected financial help. Let the weak man say, I am strong. By affirming strengths, you rearrange your inner world, and your outer world follows. Think of someone who's transformed their health by shifting from I am sick to I am healthy. The change starts within. Understanding that consciousness is the only reality liberates you from blaming external factors. Think about someone who constantly feels unlucky. They might think their circumstances are caused by other people or bad situations. But when you realize that your own consciousness is the true cause, you're empowered to change your life. For example, instead of saying I am unlucky, you start affirming I am fortunate. And gradually, the world around you begins to reflect that new belief. Even something as simple as waking up with the intention I am going to have a productive day can transform your experience. Just like deciding to view challenges as opportunities. There is only one I am, and you are it. However, we often limit ourselves based on old beliefs. For example, imagine someone who's always identified as shy. They might say, I am not confident. As a result, they act timidly in social situations. But if they begin to say, I am confident, and practice embodying that feeling, they will soon find themselves becoming more outgoing and comfortable in social settings. You have the ability to expand your concept of self at any moment. By aligning with the truth of I am in all its infinite potential, you unlock new possibilities for yourself. To build more stately mansions or to manifest higher concepts in life, we must first change our consciousness. Think of it like upgrading your phone, new features, better performance, and a smoother experience. In the same way, changing your self-concept upgrades your experience of reality. For example, if you've always identified as someone who struggles financially, shifting that consciousness to one of abundance abundance can begin the process of manifesting financial stability in your life. Consciousness is the only reality. Everything that you experience is a result of how you see yourself and the world around you. If you've ever noticed that once you focus on something, like wanting a new car, you suddenly start seeing that car everywhere, that's consciousness at work. What you focus on becomes your reality. If we think of consciousness as the first cause, then everything in our world, whether it's success, relationship, or even the circumstances we face, are manifestations of that consciousness. Let's take an example from daily life. Imagine you believe deep down, I am unlucky in love. This belief shapes your action, how you approach relationships, and even how others perceive you. But if you change that concept to I am worthy of love, you will start noticing a shift in how you interact with people, which will eventually lead to different outcomes in your relationships. Just like the saying, as within, so without, your inner world, your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are reflected in your outer world. If your consciousness is the cause, then changing it will change your external circumstances. Your circumstances, environment, and even material objects are all products of your consciousness. For example, a person who sees themselves as successful tends to make decisions that align with that belief. They network, take action, and stay open to opportunities. On the other hand, someone who believes I am always struggling will subconsciously block those same opportunities, even if they are right in front of them. This is why it's so important to understand that you and your world are one. You can't separate yourself from your environment. If you desire a better life, you must first change your inner world, your consciousness, and the outer world will reflect that change. The world doesn't have a motive of its own. It simply reflects your mental state, your concept of yourself. Think of it like a magnet. A magnetized piece of steel isn't different in substance from a demagnetized piece. The only difference is how the particles are arranged. In the same way, health, wealth, beauty, and success are not created. They are manifested by the arrangement of your mind. For instance, if you feel stuck in your career, it's not because opportunities aren't available. It's because your mind isn't arranged to attract or recognize those opportunities. But once you shift your concept of self to I am successful, I am deserving of opportunities, your mind will rearrange. Just like the particles in magnet, and success will manifest. Your reactions to life reveals where you live psychologically. If you are constantly reacting to life with frustration, doubt, or fear, it's a signal that your consciousness is aligned with those feelings. The key is to observe your reactions with judgment. This observation will show you what beliefs and concepts you hold about yourself. For example, if you find yourself always thinking, I never have enough money, take a moment to pause and notice how often you say or feel that. Then gently shift your thinking to, I am abundant and money flows easily to me. This new concept will start rearranging your consciousness, leading to a different experience in your outer world. Thank you so much for being with me today. I will continue reading this book. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy manifesting and goodbye.